We've got one more from Unearthed Films. This is carrying on the Ryan Nicholson line. This is live feed here in the regular version and like an uncut version as well on the extras. I seen this one probably for the first time last year, or the year before last. I had the old like, was it Vultra video VHS of it that I never did watch, but I had it forever. But I didn't watch it until I got the DVD. Of course, now here's the Blu-ray. First time I watched it, I don't know if I was in a bad mood or what was the case, but the first time I watched it, I wasn't as crazy about it as I was this time. I liked it better this time around. I don't know, that happens sometimes. You watch a movie and something's going on, you don't like it. You watch it again and you end up enjoying it more than you did before. But this is about a group of people who are in like China. I think it's China, or at least in Chinatown in real life, but it's probably supposed to be full-fledged China in the movie. And they're kind of just kind of get in the wrong place at the wrong time because they get in between like it's like a yakuza thing. I don't know what they call it in China, if it's called a yakuza, but it's a mob boss, and there's a butcher on the street that's butchering animals, but now he's butchering people, and they're doing it in a porno theater. So a bunch of extreme stuff, which fits the MO for Ryan Nicholson. He was always like about stuff like that with his movies, but nonetheless, these people go and they get trapped in the porno theater, and there's this big old butcher and these other people trying to pick them off, and there's like this Japanese cop or this Japanese man whose brother was a cop, and he was kind of like took care of early in the movies, but he's there kind of for revenge to seek justice, and he kind of ends up liking one of the girls in this group, and he's trying to save them. With most Ryan Nicholson movies, you won't always find the most likable bunch of people, and there is some excessive, use of foul words, which I've done that in my movies as well. I think it's funny. I'm sure they thought it was funny. Sometimes it's a little awkward, but if you're watching a Ryan Nicholson movie, you're probably not watching it for the witty dialogue. You're probably just watching it for the gore. And if you're doing that, live feed definitely delivers on the gore front. And with the uncut version here that's on this as well, you get even more of that. It looks okay. Now, you remember I come on here and I said that Gutterballs didn't look that good, and it didn't. But live feed looks better, but still maybe not great. And you got to look at the time period for this stuff. This is what was this? It's 2005 movie. Probably was never made with the intentions of being on Blu-ray. Not sure what the source is or what exactly it was shot on, but it looks okay, but it definitely don't look great. Looks better than the DVD, because if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure the DVD had that weird letterbox thing where you had black bars all around. It's good here. The ratio's alright and everything, so that part of it's good. The movie gets a little weird in parts, but better on the second watch than it was the first watch, and of course you cannot deny the gore is great. So 3 out of 5 for me for live feed. Of course, this comes with commentary by Ryan Nicholson and cast. Behind the Blood, the making of the live feed. Return to the Theater, which I watched that, and it's a little weird. It's like they just kind of have the camera there, hoping nobody would say nothing to them. Deleted scenes, and alternate ending. I prefer the ending it actually went with. Video feed, room service short film, which is this weird thing. It's kind of like just one of the porn things they show in the movie. Photo gallery and trailers. But here is the look of the case. Like I said, as a fan of Ryan Nicholson in general, I tolerated live feed much better the second time around than I did the first. So if you like his stuff, this is prime Ryan Nicholson, pretty much. Like, not as good as Gutterballs, but better than probably, Famine and stuff like that. So, still waiting for my Torched Blu-ray to get in so I can review that one. Still waiting for Star Vehicle or The Bleeding Lady, which is one of my favorite Ryan Nicholson movies. I think they've announced it. I hope it comes out soon. But you can get all these from Unearthed Films.